Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yo. I'm your host, J.com. Welcome. Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring Nell. We are here. We are back with another week. You could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with us. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future, and those that hang at the VA all day. Shout out United States of Baltimore, Zone 18. And the rest of the DMV, and special shout out to PG County. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it goes a long way. Let's fight these algorithms.
Yo, real quick.
What up?
I'm gonna need a drop, yo. Like I know.
You gotta get you. I gotta get my son to record you one.
Yeah, I gotta get a drop.
What you want that shit to say?
I don't know.
You got your drop though.
Nah, no. There you go.
Introducing Dookie D.
You want what you want the
I
drop
don't
to
know,
say?
yo. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I don't know.
How we come up with it?
Get a drop.
Get the young boy.
I missed
in the
my
lab.
drop.
Yeah. We get your drop. All right, man. So before we start talking about how the week was, how the weekend went, and all of that, I got some motivation. Let me connect my phone. Okay, it's connected. There's the thing. All right, let's get it.
I make $80,000 on Instagram every month, and let me tell you how. First, I make videos claiming that I make $80,000 on Instagram. Then I create a course on how I make that money, which is super unrelatable and unobtainable, but I tell you that dreams can come true. Finally, you buy the course and I make money. Follow me for more scamming tips and tricks. I make 80.
But
Sound about right.
Here's the real one though. I get this shit to come up.
Dear Diary, today I'm cleaning out my bathroom and I noticed I'm having a lot of hairy products that I'm not using, and so I got them all and I'm putting them together in this box, and so I thought I could be making some money, so I'm going on the Craigslist and I'm put for sale my hairy bots for only $5. It's not a lot of money, but I'm figured it could be helping someone out. And then this man, his name is Michael, texted me and him said, I have a $5 catch right now. I'm going to be coming for your hairy butts. And I'm not want him to be coming over to my house. So I said, hey, can we be meet at a pubic area? And him said, of course, yeah, I'm going to be meet at your pubic area. And I said, it's not my pubic area, but you can meet me at a 7-Eleven. I'm going to be behind the 7-Eleven in a little white van. And him said, okay, yeah, I'll be right there. And so in case him kind of a weirdo, I want you guys to know that I'm going to be in my white van selling my hairy bots for just $5 from Craigslist to this man named Michael. So if anything happened to me, you'll be having this video to be find me. Okay?
What she say?
Are you gonna
Yes, sir. Turn the radio up.
Beautiful morning.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring now episode 211. This is 211, I think. Episode 211. Yeah, it's 211, man. How you doing? How was your week, big dog?
Cool, man. Going through just like last week, going through this high blood pressure shit. Shout out to my man Ty, and shout out to who was that sent the suggestion to you? You sent it to me
What you talking about?
about the what to take for the blood pressure.
Oh, Q. Shout out to Q.
Shout out to Q.
Dookie had a man house. That's Q. Shout out to Q.
Oh, all right. I appreciate y'all guys hitting me up. Yeah, I'm trying to use these tips, man, get this blood pressure down.
You been checking it? You checked it this week? Is it's been lower?
It got lower today. Yesterday it was high.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a lot going on, but
Yeah,
yesterday
stress is one of the main things.
It was crazy high. It was 174 over like 130, 131. That's what it was yesterday. And then today I had an appointment with the kidney doctor, and it was kind of high, but then it dropped down to like 130 something over like 101.
Shit, yeah, that's way better than 170 something.
Yeah. So I'm taking these meds and then going to incorporate the stuff you gave me and the stuff Ty and Q suggested to get this shit down. I'm also, what I'm thinking about doing, which I probably will do. I'm not Muslim, but Ramadan is coming up this Sunday. So I was just thinking about being on a Ramadan fast. My sister-in-law, her and her boyfriend, she said they're going to do it. They're not Muslim either, but they just wanted to do it. So that's what I was thinking about doing starting this week. Only difference, I got to see how I feel, like, because I like to drink water. I don't have to drink juice or soda or anything, but, like, I know you're not supposed to have anything while the sun is up. Yeah. So, I'll try anything. I mean, shit, I woke up one day and said I want to run a 10K marathon, and I did that shit. You did that hoe. So, I'll try it out, see if I can do it without drinking, and then go from there. So, I'll be on my workout shit, and then I'll just try to do vegetables and fruit through the whole month of Ramadan. So, I'm going to try it out.
Shit. Well, I fast every day, dog. I've been fasting since like 2017. So I try not to eat after 8. But my first meal is when I first started like noon, and I'd be like watching the clock. Like, nigga, I'm hungry. So now my first meal normally until like 2:30. I go to the gym at 1. My first meal at 2:30 is normally like a super big salad with chicken in it, and then I might eat a snack in between, like tuna packets or something. Mm-hmm. Then I get a big dinner. But
that's the only thing. Like, I got to figure out like what my work schedule is and how I work, and then
how
I
get
like
up early,
get up super early, and then how I like to go to the gym, because I actually like to work out at night, which is the difference is like when I eat. So it's like if I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna need to fuel up before I go to the gym. So it'll stop me from not eating late at night, because I like to go to the gym around like 7-8 o'clock. Once that whole work rush is done. So I might have to change something on how I eat.
You might have to do like white people. Sorry, Nick. Eat at the dinner is promptly at 5. And the reason I kind of started fasting.
Is that dinner or that's supper?
Oh yeah, right. But you don't supposed to sleep with that food in your stomach, because your body can't heal itself if it's trying to digest it. So if you're working out at 7, you gotta eat. I would eat the big meal at 5, chill out, let it digest, then go work out. And you might have to break the fast a little bit, maybe like a little pause, some nuts or some shit, tuna packet or something.
Which I'll be good, because I'm like, if I'm able to, let's say like a tuna packet, I should be good, because for one, the sun is down. Well, I mean, of course, we're about to spring forward this week, but we'll be able to. Yeah, you know, that's my season right there.
I hate this shit. Oh,
but
yeah, I love that
that's
shit.
my season. But I'll be able to eat then, and so I'm fine with just at least having a little snack or something before I go to bed, because I know I'm going to be slightly hungry. It ain't like I'll be fucking dying of food when I'm done working out, but
it's hard in the beginning. But once you get into the groove of the shit, like,
I just want to see if I can do it, and I want this to help my weight. I'm at 270 now, but it's like I lost 15 pounds in like 2 weeks, bro.
Shit.
Like I was at 285, I'm 270 now, and that's just doing a whole bunch of cardio. Just sweating. Like I haven't even been lifting yet. Like I've been doing like light weights.
You bought your the sweat top thing?
I had the sweat waistband, so I've been on that. But I got a couple little cheap ass bags that was from Amazon. I didn't know they were that cheap, but they were cheap as shit. But
I know you weren't talking about the yellow ones or whatever.
it's blue, but that's cheap as shit to stick all to you. So I ripped that shit. It's one and done, one of those type joints. So that's what I just been mainly doing. I just want cardio, and I've dropped the pounds. So I'm at 270 now, and I don't have a target weight. I want to see how I look and how I feel at 250. If I need to drop down just a little bit more, because I don't really want to be little, but I just want to be. I don't. So I like my intimidating stature. So I'd rather, but I want to be healthy though, and I want my blood pressure to be down.
Yeah.
And at a good level. So, and I'm trying to buy these big ass jeans. I got to go up hella sizes because they little as shit anyway. And now I got to go up like 2 more sizes to feel comfortable.
Yeah, I know. We tell you some of my spots. You be like, they don't make them shits in my size.
Yeah, man. I be shout out to Drum. Drum be like, no, you can get them. Like, bro, I need to go up. Yeah, I get to feeling self-conscious about shit.
But shit, dog, I was in North Carolina all week for meetings, really working my ass off. Came back, got straight to work, got the panels up, and we here. So put the list together, send it to you, and hit the ground running, dog. I just been busy this week, so
it's been a busy work week. Like I said, I told you, I went to the Wizards game last night, fell asleep at the game.
My man said he woke up. The lady woke him up.
The usher. So I got to the game second quarter, So I watched the second quarter. Watched the halftime show was horrible. Watched the halftime show, and that's all I remember. Next thing you know, a nice lady was waking me up. She like, baby, it's time to go. I promise you. There was no one on the court. There were no one in the stands because everyone had left. And I am in fucking Capital One Arena, sleep, by myself.
Shit.
And I had to go back past my job and make sure that everything was locked up. So that was a struggle within itself. I was like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to get home. I tried to call Donald. Donald ain't answer the phone. I was like, Lord have mercy. So I just put on, I don't know who the fuck I started watching. I don't know. I just started listening to a podcast and roll the windows down. Like, get me home, Lord.
Get that cold air blowing on your face. Yeah,
Get me home, Lord.
Shit. All right, man. I want to start the show by saying RP to Chris Mortensen, old Morty. He was a pivotal anchor at ESPN and really went in on the NFL. He passed away at age 72. Was it cancer, right?
Cancer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
the Mort report, man.
More report. So and the Boomer and him, and also RP to what's that man? Stuart Scott.
Stuart
Scott, man. The
Stuart
GOAT.
Scott and
Stuart Scott was in the Luke video. That's how you know shit was lit.
Raise the Roof.
Raise the Roof. Yep.
And I know his last name was Saunders. I can't think.
Oh, the black dude.
The
ABC. Yeah. Saunders. Yeah. RP to him too, man. So yeah, we start a podcast giving them they praise.
John Saunders.
Yeah. So time springs forward Sunday at like 2 a.m. So you getting shorted at the club. You getting shorted this year.
Yep.
This time. You add an hour in October, but you get shorted. I hate this fucking time.
I love it because it's already 7 o'clock and my son's still out. I'm like, it's still up.
I went to Costco real quick before you came, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, and it seemed like in a matter of like a week or two,
Yep.
it's a big difference in
Yep.
the light. Like,
Yep.
and then I get up in the morning, I'm like, yo, the sun. Like, matter of fact, I came home last night and I had to run a car. And it was a Kia, so I keep checking through the middle of the night, make sure that bitch in the drive. It don't matter what kind of neighborhood you live in, the Kia is a Kia. So I was looking like, all right, because I took that bitch back today, but I'm like, why the fuck is the sun up so early? And I'm like, God dang it, like, time going back, man. I hate that. I like when it's dark at 4:45. I love that shit. I love it.
Nope, not me. I know when the spring forward, that means weather is better. That means I can wear shorts again.
It's
That's all I'm looking forward to.
So is it when you get ready to go to work? Is the sun come up early? No, it come up later.
Come out later.
Later. So it's all right. Fuck that, dog.
Yeah, it comes up later.
Cherry blossom coming. I got a
Allergy
playlist.
season.
The allergy season. We gonna be off for 2 weeks in April, but I got a playlist. It is fucking ready to. When I say this shit fire, this shit is fire. I got a playlist getting ready to drop. Yeah, man. We got some special episodes coming. What's his name? Oh, girl. Coco from Casual Convo.
Casual Convo.
She coming back. The dark skinned Tavon. He said he want to pull up from Baltimore. He from West Side. He want to pull up. Old shooter, reformed shooter. We got some other stuff popping up.
Justin want to come back through.
Just the gun, our resident gun expert gonna come through.
Guru.
Yeah, and we probably have Q on, man. We probably have Q pull up.
Okay.
You took the day off when Sheikah cooked for us, didn't you? When Chef Sheikah pulled up and she cooked.
I was off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Chef Sheikah is she said she gonna cook. I asked her to make us gumbo greens.
Oh. Okay. I ain't never had it, but
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Let's get to it, big dog. All right.
My man Big T.
Oh, you want to go Big T?
You want to go?
All right, we go Big T. Where is it? Big T. He what's that? Yeah. So the BBC discovered dozens of widely circulated deep fake photos on the internet portraying Big T with black people. And when I tell you this shit look real, this shit look real.
Well, he got the best of the best though. Like, so doing this, so it ain't like
This AI though, it's AI driven.
Yeah.
You seen that video of him on the golf course playing rap music?
No, I ain't see that.
Keep talking.
No, I ain't see that. But no, I mean, Big T right now is one of his main focuses is I need the black vote. So he needs and wants the black vote. So he's going to do whatever it takes to make it seem like, hey, I have the black vote. I have black voters. I mean, y'all don't know my feelings about Big T. I fucks with Big T to a certain degree. I ain't even gonna lie.
Tell us why.
A lot of people be like, oh, he's a racist. He's a racist. Fuck do you think Joe Biden is? Huh? You think because he hung with Obama? You better check that man history. You don't give a fuck.
Facts.
You don't give a fuck about black people.
Facts.
So that's one of the people's main gripes about Big T. And I mean, I fucks with Big T because he wanted to keep work here in the USA.
Bingo.
He wanted things structured around people for the USA. And that actually benefits us and everyone. Like, yeah, do it get his friends rich? Yeah, get his friends rich. I mean, if I was in his position, I would get my fucking friends rich too. I mean, what the fuck? It's a business. So I like that. I like keeping USA money with USA money and not being able to, not foreign people, no paperwork, no nothing, able to come over here and just, hey, here goes some grants, here go this, get your life started. What? You want to own a business? What? Here. But you got homeless people or retired military or anything like that out this bitch struggling, but anybody that can come over and get United States can get benefits, houses, cars, fucking Toyota trucks for everybody. Like, nah, fuck that. So I that's one of the couple reasons why I've rolled with Big T. So I fucks with some of his policies.
All right, so I fuck with Big T. One of the things is tax purposes. Like, I did not have the tax bill that I had during the time that he was in. I don't fuck with him, but I fuck with some of the. I fuck with some of the shit he.
I don't even want to tell you what I owe these bitches.
You want to talk about my tax bill? Man, I'm waiting to file this extension. While everybody else spending their money,
I saw that fucking paper. Said what?
Yes, sir. So, another reason. Now, we let Sleepy Joe get in for 4 years. Mm-hmm. What did he do? Exactly. So now it's at the point of.
No, he's been trying to clear your student loan debt for his whole entire.
Just like Obama, he won that second term on bringing the troops home from Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. So don't too little, too late, ladies. Kamala had y'all wearing chucks and pearls for like 3 months after, and then she just fucking faded to black.
Besides the cookout, where the fuck she been at?
Nowhere. You would have thought Muriel Bowser was the vice president. The DC mayor. Like,
she
she's
invited
outside.
Everybody at the cookout. Everybody was at the cookout, and then it's like.
And Kamala, I'm going to see Scarface in April. I better not see you in Howard Theater in that motherfucker neither. But so it's like now it's like the lesser of two evils, and let's just keep the buck. Big T gonna win this bitch.
Who was the old girl that just bowed out?
Nikki Haley. I think that's her name. Nikki Haley. Like. She tried. You
think we ever get a woman president?
Yes. And I was talking to. We go political right now. I was telling Willie Brown. The Democrats, everybody wondering why they letting Sleepy Joe win. Here's my theory. Let Sleepy Joe run and lose. Why? Because now, unless Big T go and change the laws, which I don't think Congress going to let him, he will now run his course and do his 8. Now he's no longer a viable opponent. Mm. Now you slide in fucking Michelle Obama. Mm. Now you sliding with they don't even want to throw their big joker. They don't want to tell Sleepy Joe, no, run. You're gonna run. Let you run. Because you're gonna lose. And then once Big T, because you cannot beat that. He has a cult following.
He's gonna lose badly.
Yes, this shit gonna be over before 11 p.m. Like, you ain't even got to wait till the midnight. Like 11. This halftime going in. Like, pull the starters.
That shit gonna be what, Seattle, Denver when they beat the dog shit.
That part. So
that shit was over in the second quarter.
That's it. So I think that the Democrats are like, we don't want to throw the big joker out and have him cut that bitch. So what we're gonna do is let him win. Now he run his 8 years. He can no longer run again. Now we bring out the big guns. Because now who do the Republican Party got? You got Ron DeSantis, you got the dude from Texas, and then you got Nikki Haley. And then you got a few other ones, but those are the bigger names.
You think Oprah could run for president?
No.
Everybody a little big old,
It's
right?
it's a sleeper person that I think could run and could win with no military, without no political experience.
Who's up?
The Rock. Shaking hands and kissing babies, that's what it's about. If he put the right people around him and have a good vice president,
Which side do you think he would run though?
Democrat.
Democrat?
The Rock could be the one that have no political experience and run the table.
You can smell what the president cooking, huh?
But yeah. But yo, these pictures.
But then
though,
he couldn't be the he couldn't be the owner of his football league no more. Then,
yes,
right?
he could.
He could still.
You can't do shit that that directly correlates with like Trump still had his hotels, his name on hotels, as long as it's not like government contract shit, stuff that deals directly with the government because it's a conflict of interest. But yeah, he can still run the shit.
Oh, okay.
Like if Kanye won president, he could have still had been with Adidas. But yeah, so. But these photos of Big T with black people, I already made the cover art, so it's hard. Pause.
I mean,
That shit look real.
it looked really real that he's really chilling.
and black people are smiling, they embracing them like they that shit looked like he went to a frat party.
Yeah, and it ain't them two little wenches that was running around.
Nah, not them.
Wasn't them
wasn't
two.
them. It wasn't them. It
Them
was not
wenches
them.
was getting on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I want to apologize. Not the last pod, because we smoked that whole. The last two pods. Like sometimes we took a long break and we pull up and we got to get in our stride and get into the groove of things. And these chairs ain't comfortable. The other one's on order. So it's like we fucking...
It keeps me awake though.
Yeah. They ain't fell asleep yet. Has not fell asleep yet. But I want to apologize for putting out some mid because we come in here and we want to give y'all the best shit possible, and so I apologize for the two. I think it was 209 and 208, but we got it. We got it.
Oh no, we back.
We bite.
We back.
We bite.
Yeah.
All right. Half college graduates are working high school level jobs. This ain't nothing new. A new report found that 52% of students who recently obtained a bachelor's degree are underemployed, and it impacts the money and how much they'll make in their careers. I know a person with a bachelor's that work at McDonald's.
I know a person that was valedictorian at Towson and works at Enterprise.
What the fuck is the disconnect? What is in your opinion, where is the disconnect with a bachelor's degree, 4 years of school, and you working at Enterprise or a fast food restaurant? Like, where is the disconnect going?
I don't know. Like, because I don't know. I can't remember what he majored in. But you can't be the valedictorian. That means you about the smartest motherfucker walking,
Yes, sir.
right?
In your class?
In your class.
Yep.
And you work at Enterprise.
Like at the desk,
at
printing
the-
cards?
Yeah. He's not the man. He's not at corporate offices. No. You walk in and you possibly could see him.
Shit.
So I don't. And as I got older, of course, coming up, it was all about a college education. And it still is, to a certain degree. But now I don't think you always have to put that it was always that mystique about having
That
piece of paper, college on your bachelor's. I mean, not a bachelor's degree, but just on your application.
Definitely.
You have that. And I don't think it's there. I actually was looking at positions because I'm not married to nothing. Even though I've been at my job for almost 19 years, I'm always looking for a different who gonna pay me. And there's a little stuff that's on there, of course, that it has me like, because I don't have any degrees. I am a Job Corps graduate, dropped out of high school, graduated from Job Corps. But I'm qualified for many, many positions. That's anybody that probably went to school for 6-7 years. My experience should be able to trump him just going to school because I have the experience actually in the position, not just learning some shit. And I was looking at it. I'm like, I really want to drop my application on this shit and send in my resume, but it's going to be a whole blank part when it comes to college degree and like all the positions as far as like operations managers and stuff like that. They want you to have some type of college. Like, why?
Doug, I would say drop it. On most government jobs,
They got a job in the city. That bitch almost like 200.
I don't know. No, just apply. What the fuck they can't do? Tell you no. And I know on the government side, they will say they will forego education in lieu of experience. So they'll forego a 4-year degree if you have 10 years experience. They'll forego a need for a master's degree with 15 years experience. They'll forego the need for a doctorate degree with 20 years experience. But they say that verbatim on the job posting. But shit, I would just apply.
Because I'm looking, because like I figure I'll give my job till if I see something before then, I'm out. But I really want to give them 20, and then I want to figure out something else. But if it's something else that intrigues me before the 20, and I'm only 5,000.
My man.
It's never ever personal.
But for me, I think the disconnect is that you have this very big influx of people who are now out and being entrepreneurs. And being an entrepreneur ain't for everybody.
Nope.
So you have that. But then you also have companies, the minimum wage. Minimum wage is going up to about $20 and probably going to balloon to more than that. And in our lifetime, I'm almost certain in our lifetime, minimum wage will be about $30. It'll probably rise about $30.
Is it at 20 yet? It's not at 20 yet. When is
In
this
most
supposed
places,
to
it's about
be?
20.
20, right? Okay.
So at $20, you got Wendy's, Starbucks, like all these places doing this shit. That's now
crazy. When I used to think back, I mean to cut you off, early days at my job driving a truck.
$5.25.
How I used to not $5.25, just dreaming to get to 20. Like that was my goal. Like, oh my God, I gotta get to 20. Because I'm at 13.50 and then I'm at 15 and I'm at 16. I'm climbing. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to get to 20. And I get to 20. I'm like, yo, 20 ain't shit.
Nothing.
30 me, god damn it.
Yeah.
God damn. But I just remember that shit though, climbing that job, just thinking my goal was to get to 20. Like I was so happy when I told her, like, Mom, I'm at 20. Like I did it.
I'm so disconnected from the hourly rate. I don't know what my hourly rate is, but I ain't gonna lie. When I was in high school, it was either $5.25 or $7.25. That was the minimum wage, and I was back of the year '97. Fuck with me. Can't fuck with me on that. Coals with the coals, meats with the meats, double bag, pow, 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 nigga.
I never had a job till I came home from job club. I was 18. Driving a school bus, I was made $10.80. I got paid weekly. And after taxes, my check, I'll never forget this shit ever. My check was $198.98.
You was not talking like that just 2 minutes ago.
I used to go to my guy, RP, my guy, Mr. J. I met James King. And
That's the place you work where you flat to do or put his tire?
No, that was out the airport.
Oh, okay.
I was 1140. So I was 10.8. I was like, Mr. King, can I get like a 10-cent raise so I can get like 200? And then I'm young. So at this time, no one's taught me anything. So I don't know nothing about getting a bank account. So my dumbass, I'm making $198.98. I leave there and go to fucking Pollock Johnny's on fucking Caton.
Cash that hoe.
Caton and Washington Boulevard, and I'm going to the check cashing spot. They taking out like $15, $20. I get my little bullshit ass check, and I'm like, yo, and I'm happy as can be. And then I didn't even have a whip. I got my car. I was 18. I got my car in November.
Hold up, dog. My daughter calling.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Daddy's. I'm recording. What's up?
And I want to talk to you.
Say hello to my fans.
Hi. Get ready.
All right. You gotta call me. Call me in the morning before you go to school. I'm recording on right now. I love you. Bye.
But yeah, I was on a bus and everything, yo. My little fucking pocket change, like, bro, I couldn't buy I don't know how I was making that work. I mean, my mom didn't. I didn't have to pay rent or anything, so I didn't have any bills. I didn't have a cell phone. Like I had a two-way, so my fucking two-way was paid for the year. Like, so I didn't even have, and I had unlimited characters. So I had a two-way with unlimited characters. So I paid that bill. I was good. That shit was $150, so that shit basically was my paycheck.
Dog, I'm just.
But no, I get back to it like you were saying. Like I just don't know. Like you in school. Let's just say you 4 years. So when you're in school 4 years, I mean, what is that? That's just your bachelor's. I don't really know about college.
4 years bachelor's. You got another 2 years. You get your master's, and then you probably do another 2, and you get your doctorate. So that's a total of 8. And that's if you're not a nurse or a lawyer or a doctor, because you still got to do the 4 years to get the bachelor's, and then you have to not intern, fellowship, whatever it is, where you going basically some OJT. You do some OJT for way less than what you gonna make.
Okay.
So, shit, I know people.
Is it like they're not finding jobs in their field of what they went to school for? Like,
I think it's that. I tell Boogie, my oldest son, tell him all the time, is like, don't mistake it. Sometimes your passion don't pay. So there's a lot of teachers out here who are passionate about educating kids. Mm-hmm. And they teachers in Mississippi and Arkansas and North Carolina and South Carolina, and they making $40,000, as opposed to somebody saying, "I want to do some IT shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna do this." And you don't even need to go to college for IT. You can just go get certified and do some shit. But I think that the disconnect now is everybody and their mama got a degree. So the pool, because again, think about it. College now is like, it's college. Like before, nigga, it was a thing when black people went to college. Mm-hmm. Or somebody like, when we was kids, oh shit, his sister went to college. She left and went to school. Mm-hmm. That's hence a different world. Mm-hmm. It was a thing. It was prestigious because everybody and their mama wasn't doing it. Now, shit, everybody and their mama going to college. And it's way more accessible now. You're online. So I think the pool of applicants is just vast.
And then also, is it school wise? So are you going to pick the guy that, let's say I got a degree at BCC, at a community college,
or to do that with University of
versus
Maryland,
a guy that went to Maryland or Penn State? So
bingo. Are
you going to pick this person because he went to Ivy League school or pristine school versus me getting a community college or what the fuck is that? Phoenix University or what is it like?
The online,
online shit. Like
sometimes, they it depends on the job. They kind of, I had a dude try to talk shit like, yo, you went to Morgan State? Like, yeah, bitch, I went to Morgan State. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, and like, so I guess they figure like, well, shit, was I taught differently because I went to HBCU versus, all right, I went to Maryland, like. What the fuck is the difference? I actually know the same. When I say I know the same amount, not even I know more. I know the same amount of shit as you do.
We use the same fucking book.
But because you went to Maryland and I went to HBCU or let's say even a community college, because
online school,
I couldn't afford to go to a Maryland. Yeah. So I gotta pay. I got kids. I got shit like this, but I'm able, and I got a job. But I'm able to still work and get this shit done. So it kind of sucks. I don't know, but I definitely know some people that went to school, and I've known people who went to school. Actually, I mean, it's really a thing. A career school person, like, bro, you've literally been in college. You're damn near adult years. Like, you continue to keep paying for this debt.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know people personally. They got master's degrees, and they are about $300K in debt.
Never getting out.
Never. You're gonna be paying that shit for the rest of your life. All right. Miami has broken up with the young folks for spring break. They went so far to put a fucking commercial out.
Spring break going on right now. Shout out my young fella Nick.
I'm trying to pull it up while we get to it, and I think it's the wrong link. But let me see. Let's get to it.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you.
We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up a spa.
Welcome
checking
to
out
the
a new
Jay and
restaurant.
Friends
You just want to
Podcast.
get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
That was our breaking point, so we're breaking up with you.
And don't try to apologize and come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done.
And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access.
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for drug possession and violence.
Whatever it takes, because it's time to move on.
Maybe we can talk when you're done with your spring break phase, but until then,
Get those ruffians off my Florida streets, baby. Man, fucking up them good folks bullshit.
So last year, so I actually didn't, but I went by mistake.
What?
So
How you do that?
because me and Jimmy was actually in Miami. We took a trip, and a snowstorm happened here, and it was like an ice storm.
You had to stay.
And no, we didn't have to stay, but I'm like, you want to stay like 2 more days? He was like, hell yeah, that. Because it was only like a weekend thing. I'm like, I ain't trying to go back to that. So we stayed longer, and then like we went on the beach, and I'm like, yo, why the fuck? Because we was on North Beach. We used to run around on the nude beach. So
My man.
we hit South Beach, and I'm like, yo, it's kids every fucking where. And we hit the beach and was like, oh shit. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, oh, it's spring break. Wow. But it was chills. But it just was kids everywhere. I'll tell you one thing, there wasn't a rental fucking available because them boys came to party. They had Lambos, Can-Ams, slingshots, Bentleys, Ferraris. Them boys came to party.
Yes, sir.
I can dig it. And it was cool. But then like the last 2 years, especially last year,
Got wild.
it got super wild, and the fights. See, it was the fights that kill shit because it's groups of fights, and it was more women than it was the guys fighting, of course, the cattiness. And it started spilling over into the businesses. So when you start doing that, and you talking about local money, who people who come through, and regular tourists like me, who I didn't even know it's fucking spring break, and I'm chilling, and now you know these women is fighting and throwing each other on my table, then now is a problem. And now they said, fuck this. They done made a curfew for them.
$100.
$100 to park in the garage.
It's like going to a Diddy White party back in the day. $100.
I think it's like $30 an hour to park on the street.
Yeah.
Like, so basically, don't even now, but you're still hurting business because if where the fuck am I gonna park this Lambo or this Bentley or anything else for a second? Where you gonna park? Hey, you might have flew in from Fort Lauderdale because everybody know it's cheaper to fly into Fort Lauderdale than it is to Miami International. It ain't nothing but like a 35-minute drive from there to there. But so now you hurt the rental car spots because it's like, where the fuck am I gonna park this rental at? Because I don't have nowhere to go because I'm not paying $100 to park in nobody's fucking garage.
They gonna be walking.
Luke went off. Did you see Luke?
What'd he say?
Luke went off on his page yesterday.
Said what?
He was saying like the racist owners and the politicians, because he was saying Miami always has been racist towards Miami Beach, opposed to where he's from in Miami.
Yeah.
He was saying like you literally had to, when he was growing up, black people had to be off the beach by a certain time or they arrested you.
Yeah.
So he was like, if that's what it feels like, you want these kids.
Luke.
Let me see if I have.
See, I'm a play devil's advocate to that. These kids come down here, and Miami ain't New Orleans, and New Orleans know how to handle that influx of people, those wild titty showers and all of that shit. But you go down to South Beach and
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Walking the dog, as you can see, I always have something on my mind, shit on my mind. That was the name of one of my albums. So the shit on my mind that I have today is Miami Beach stopping spring break. I think that's the most racist shit ever happened. That these people, the government of Miami Beach, who, by the way, are Democrats, go out their way to stop black college spring break. I think the Justice Department needs to launch an investigation on the government of the city of Miami Beach for disenfranchising African American students. Some would say, well, look, they were doing crazy things out there. All that shit was brought on by the city of Miami Beach. Those kids weren't doing nothing more than what you're gonna see kids do on a regular basis, whether they're black, white, green, or purple, college students. They know how to conduct themselves in an orderly fashion. But if you go down Miami Beach, Ocean Drive, and Collins on a regular day, motherfuckers selling everything but the child of God down there.
All right, so he also was speaking about the drugs. So they're finding you, weed, all that shit. They just locking your ass up and you getting a fine.
Fuck it.
So he was saying,
I just don't.
You can go on Ocean, right, Collins or whatever on a regular day, and motherfuckers are selling weed, cocaine, and everything else. So what's the difference now?
So my first point, I want to harken back to his immediate statement saying that this is racist. This ain't targeting blacks. This is targeting young folks. They don't want young folks. So don't say it's racist, because it's not. They don't want that shit. And at this point, South Beach ain't what South Beach used to be, and it's not built to handle that influx of people and that influx of crime. So although that might bring all this money to the city and all this other shit, find another spot, because it used to be Daytona for a while.
Well, Daytona was just spring break, period. This is Black Spring Break in Miami.
MTV.
But we
need to bring MTV. Yeah.
Daytona was different.
Yes, sir.
That shit was different. I remember them spring bling and all that shit.
That's spring bling. So I think that, listen, you have to hit them where it hurt. Cool. You don't want me? Don't go nowhere you not wanted. So let's split that hoe up. Let's go to you can go to Pensacola. You can go to Daytona. You can go to New Orleans.
Orlando, right?
Orlando ain't no beach though.
They don't have no beach.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
So Pensacola got a beach, and
Jacksonville? No.
Jacksonville got a beach too. They got beaches, and you got Daytona.
West Palm Beach, but no, they gonna get their ass out of there.
Nah, they ain't fucking. That's the old retirees.
I stayed in West Palm Beach. That shit boring. When I mean boring, West Palm Beach is boring as fuck. And that's what made
a lit night in West Palm Beach. You gonna go to the movies in the Logan Steakhouse, and that's your night.
Me and Jimmy was sitting there. I'm like, yo, we just came from off a cruise, and we still was there for like 2 more days. And I'm like, yo, I'm losing my mind. She like, you want to go to Miami? It was an Enterprise right where we stand at. I straight caught me a whip, straight to Miami. Thank you, Jesus, because I was, bro. Staying in West Palm Beach was like looking at paint dry in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
I promise you.
Facts. It's a retiree capital, dog. Another one we got. So, study came out. The new study says that 5% of Americans are having sex to save on heating amid surging utility costs. Faced with soaring utility costs, some folks are choosing the latter, right? That's according to a new report from New Homes Mate, a marketplace for new construction homes. It found that 46% of 1,000 Americans surveyed are struggling to afford their bills. Roughly 25% pile on extra clothing, while 35% are forced to choose between heat and groceries. To keep themselves toasty, 5% are getting hot and heavy between the sheets, and the other 2% are getting drunk. My nigga. That brown will keep you warm you up, boy.
Yeah, it will. It will. We know the winos.
So me and Nell was talking about this in pre-production. Like, I don't run the heat in the wintertime. And this DC. I don't run no heat. So God made hoodies. Now, if it's too cold, put a little space heat on, not to chill off. Like, the simple fact of running this indoor, whatever the fuck this thing is, this shit'll heat a room up. Like, it was hot last week. So just not to chill off and put a hoodie on, but you will see me inside my house. It's hoodies 24/7. But I ain't gonna lie, my light bill in the summer be stupid. You know, I keep that bitch cold, so it be dumb. But in the wintertime, that bitch be about 40, 50.
Yeah, I don't. With me, let me see. Growing up, so I know about the heat situation. But like, so growing up for me, I go from then to now. So back then, my mom, she had oil heat. So the oil man, even my grandmother. So I'm used to the oil man coming to the house, the oil truck, loading up the oil tank. So I remember my mom, she would leave probably like $100, $150, and that would fill up the oil. But my mom definitely would let us know, ain't no just burning that shit. And then we didn't have carpet at that house. We had wood floors.
That draft.
But we had rugs and shit, but like it wasn't carpet throughout the home. And yeah, that draft. So we made sure it was tiles or anything else that we can put around the doors or put plastic on the windows. And we'd be like, we cold. My mother would like, put some fucking clothes on.
Put them socks on. Put that hoodie on.
There you go. Like, stop walking around in shorts. Put you some fucking sweatpants on or something. Put you some pajamas on. So I totally understand that. Now, up to now, there's so many different options. Other than, of course, hey, body heat is the best heat, goddammit. So, hey, if you want to get the classic cheeks, that's good. If you want a spoon, that's good. Carry your ass on Amazon, get you a weighted blanket.
Boy, keep that on deck.
Like, you got many options to that. Now, if it's one of those nights where that hawk is out there, that shit whistling, it's 10 degrees.
You gotta turn the heat on.
You gotta turn the heat on. You can knock that chill off and cut him off. Once you get under the covers and once you good to go, like shit, you good. But I understand like heat. So I come from that oil heat. Mama no wasn't. Nah, brother, you ain't gonna run that shit all day. Yo, she'd come in the house and make sure that shit was turned all the way down. Like, make sure.
Yo, Dr. Oz, go all the way back to Oprah homeboy, Dr. Oz.
Okay.
It is to get in REM 4 sleep, which is the deepest state of sleep you can get into. The optimal temperature your house should be is 69 degrees or lower. Your body wants to do what? And like animal, it hibernate. So in order to hibernate, it has to be cold to get to the optimal temperature to get the REM 4 sleep. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I used to argue with my baby mama when we dated because it's too cold. It's too cold. And one time I had the window cracked. I mean, you said somebody window being cracked the other day. I would crack a window in the minute.
Oh yeah.
Get that good flow blowing. Like, listen, in the summertime, I leave that AC on 65 with the fan in my face, boy. Like, fuck you talking about? I need it cold.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I run the fan 365 though.
Yes, sir.
The fan is on 365. No, some days it might be on low, some days it might be
high.
on mid or high, but that fan is on every night.
Yeah, that'd be like a helicopter. That motherfucker.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what I like. Unless, even if it's super cold, bro, like I get up under them covers, and once your body temperature, now you done got out the shower or the bath, whatever, and your body adjusted to that shit now,
Yes,
after them
sir.
covers. Now, when you hit them sheets, yes, that shit be cold as a bitch.
Yeah,
Damn, you get the bundling up. But once your body get adjusted, I hit that motherfucker remote. Ha! I feel for that
What
shit.
you do?
That means I'm in that sleep now, boy. I only open up my eyes. I get the feeling for that motherfucking remote. No, that's the cable. Here we go. Yes, sir. I need that fan, boy. That's when I get a little tighter, like, yeah, I'm really about to snore now.
That fetal, boy.
What my father used to say, boy, you in that double clutching. I'm really about to snore now. Shit.
Oh shit. Oh man. So I had got off work this week, and I was surfing Instagram trying to find topics, and I sent Nell a picture of Erykah Badu. It was a little thread.
Yeah.
She went viral. That thing is thangin'.
Yeah,
You
she
hear
got
me?
a thing back there.
That thing back there, like she got a dump truck back there. That motherfucker, when she walk, it's like a half-gallon jug of orange juice. That motherfucker just swishing around. Hell yeah. Block.
But also,
Uh-oh.
she had her arms in the air. and she had that Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh.
She had that bush up under that motherfucker. And I know, she be on her natural shit, her natural juices. That's why she sells her perfume. Because it's supposed to be of her natural scent.
I bought that the pussy scent.
Yeah.
Smell good.
Oh, okay.
If her pussy smell like that, yeah.
I mean, if she used some, I don't know, Yanni wash or some shit, I don't fucking know. But I told Jay, I said, if her underarm look like that, I already know what the motherfucking cootie cat look like that. That motherfucker George Bush.
Hey, things smelling good.
Man.
Eric out there doing the things that she do.
You might got a lighter instant to hit that motherfucker.
I know
shit
that.
might smell
I know
raunchy.
that. I know that thing about Harry's in 1980s porn.
You know it. As long as that shit don't smell like the gym like the other day, I was all right. That shit, yo. I went to the gym Saturday, bro. And I was like, what the fuck?
As soon as you walked in there?
Soon as I walked through the door. Boom. Why the fuck are y'all in here smelling like this?
What does it smell like?
Everything. 7-Eleven.
Yuck.
Ass.
Yuck.
Just.
When the last time you used a gas station bathroom that's on the outside where you got to go get the key?
Never.
Never.
I
done been to a gang of them shits like.
Never.
When I go to I done been to Jersey.
I go hard. I pull over.
Oh yeah, you wildin'.
Wildin'.
True story. Had little Ace for the weekend one time. I just had the X6. And I was taking him home on Sunday. He's like, Daddy, I gotta pee. I'm like, I'm on 295. I'm like, fuck. All right. So Sunday on 295 be nasty. So I pull over and I get him out of his car seat and he goes to peeing. The car's in neutral. Nigga, this car is moving. I'm my 217-pound self like leaning. And I'm like, if this fucking car rolls away or this hit my son, how am I going to explain to my baby mama this bullshit? So I'm holding him, trying to get him. I'm like, hurry up. He pissing on. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I ain't mad. He pissing on the wheels. Like the car. I don't know how the fuck I left the car in neutral, but it was in neutral. And I'm leaning on it and trying to hold a fucking car in place like it's a t-shirt, nigga. Like, oh my God, I was nervous as fuck, man. But yeah.
Now I've never did the out. Now I've been in bathrooms on the inside, but I know what you're talking about, but no, I haven't been to the outside joints. Never.
But no, Erykah Badu though.
I'm scared of those.
She thick. She thicker than a cold bowl of grits.
Yeah, I mean, we understand why she done drove all these Negroes crazy, who she had them cheering by. So we understand.
We seen her naked in that video.
We did. That's what we knew. That window
that's
seat.
It. You named the pod window seat. That window seat. Yeah. So. Shout out to Erykah Badu, man. You blessed us with your presence, and now you blessed us with your photos.
She always come through with the come through. Yes, sir.
Yeah, for that, I want to thank you. Yeah, and Nell just named the pod window seat. But anyway, another topic. What we got? Uncle Shay, he went viral. He pulled up to a Total Wine this weekend. Mm-hmm. And the way he got out of that truck, like he had two left hips.
Yeah, my man. Shay, I mean, Shay been in the news for a bunch of shit. They keep trying to say my man is a little saucy. He with the Rainbow Group. I don't care if he is or he isn't. But yeah, he got out there with and we know Uncle Shay likes wearing very tight clothing, shirts and his pants. That's his thing.
That's his style.
That's his style. That's what he's comfortable in. You'll never see him in nothing baggy.
Nope.
And when he got out that truck, his mobility or something just was off. I don't know, but
he had two left hips.
He had Instagram in the frenzy for about a good week. People was doing skits the next day, and
everybody,
and it was funny. It's funny. I didn't see if he said anything about it. He normally speak on stuff that goes viral with on him and Chad Johnson's little late night show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I hate when I say little because it's not a little show. When they go on their late night show, my apologies. But it was just funny. It was funny. I just wish Unc just go up a size in his pants, just once or twice. Because I understand where people was laughing, like him and Cat was sitting there. He's sitting there with them tight ass pants on, like, yo. And you sit there with your legs open. You got these. I don't want to see your junk, your hammer, your print, none of that crazy shit.
Pause.
Because I don't. But I understand why people were saying, like, Cat sitting right there and he's sitting there. Well, Cat. Why you say that?
Come on, you gonna give me canceled. You gonna give me canceled, Cat.
So, yeah, Unc gotta go. I can understand him with the top because he missed the muscle man and shit. He want to look like an action figure. But dog, on the bottom, son, you gotta go up. Instead of getting that fucking medium, you gotta get that XL, dog.
So I said it to Willie Brown, and Willie Brown was like, "Come on, Jay. This is a man who had, I think he had 1 or 2 hip replacements.
Yeah, both. Yeah, 2 hip
I don't give a fuck, nigga. You slide out that shit in. you don't get out there and try to act like you the woman who posed and looking at the ground and try to be
He looked like them
pigeon-toed.
old wrestling men that used to have a little rubber band inside. The only thing you can move was the top.
That part. That's exactly what he looked like. Little kung fu grip.
That's exactly what the hell he looked like.
Unc, man, you gotta do better, man. But you know what though? He take that shit in stride. It was a dope ass beam, and everybody had fun with it. And he dropped another fire on with Steve Stout. So
yeah, he
fuck
did.
it.
He did. Steve Stout. He dropped some jewels in there, and
he went to Queens to record that bitch.
Yeah,
I fucks with
he was in Queensbridge with
Nas
Jungle, Nas brother
brother.
Jungle.
Yep.
Nas and Jungle and Wiz. And it was cool. They told a couple little stories and stuff like that. Nas wasn't there. He talked to him on FaceTime, but yeah, they had Unc in Queensbridge. That was cool.
Yeah.
And you had the commissioner, he was talking stuff, and the commissioner, he's been in rap and hip hop and a whole bunch of stuff for a very long time.
Time.
He has a lot of stories. We also found out that he's related to Jay-Z. He said that's his cousin.
Yes, his cousin. Yep.
So, they spoke on a few topics like the Dame Dash Jay-Z breakup, like what happened, on his opinion. So he had opinion about that. He was asked that. He didn't just jump into it. Shannon asked him. Also about John 50 Cent's beef. He was asked about that, and he just gave his opinion on what he felt. And, he just spoke on saying things that, Dame wanted to. Basically, Dame was going one way, Jay-Z wasn't rocking with it and stuff like that. So you had people take offense to it, mainly, Cam and Mason. They gave their 2 cents on their show about, Cam kind of basically still reiterated everything that Steve said, but hey.
So it's a little known point. If it was any place that I probably would work for free, it would be for Steve Stout. I've been a fan of Steve Stout since around the time he became Nas' manager. I started following him. So, like, little known fact, he is the reason why I chose to go into marketing, because he's just been, Steve Stout's been that nigga, and it wasn't about like I like Jay-Z, but I ain't never been a fan of Jay-Z. Like he ain't my GOAT. But I knew who Steve Stout was, and I knew Steve Stout was behind the S Dots, the G Unit sneakers, that fucking commercial with Allen Iverson, all these things that I knew Steve Stout did, he was doing behind the scenes. So to see that, I was just like, yo, how is a nigga who don't rap kind of controlling all of this shit?
Oh yeah, he's involved
inside of all of this.
He's involved in everything.
So I got all his books. So to see that story, like, it's kind of like, I don't want to be nobody but me. But if I had to say like somebody who, I guess I say if I wanted him to be a mentor, it would be probably business wise. So the second name I'm gonna say, kind of him and Puff. So like Steve Stout on a marketing tip, like he told a story about how, which I would have did the same shit too, when LeBron he was getting ready to come out of high school and shit, and they was like, yo, I'm working for Reebok. And they was like, yo, how we gonna sign this dude? It's like, fuck that shit. We're going there with a $10 million check and tell them, listen, I get it, we'll match whatever number, but take this 10 now and don't take no other meetings. Most people be like, shit, you right, got it, cool.
Coming from the projects and LeBron being 18 years old.
Yep. And LeBron said
17 at the time. But
yep.
yeah.
He said, "No, I don't want that 10. I'm gonna take the meeting." And the rest is history. But the fact that you know, like Steve Stout has done, do your Googles, people. Fuck what Dame Dash gonna say about Steve Stout, because if you don't agree with Dame Dash, then to Dame Dash you're wrong. Steve's the commissioner is that guy. He's that guy.
Brought Kobe to the Rucker.
Bought Kobe, signed Kobe to a record deal.
Signed Kobe to a record deal.
Fucking all branding.
Who else he said he was?
He fucking did the Men in Black soundtrack.
Did the Men in Black soundtrack.
Save Will Smith rap career. Like Steve Stout is now, he owns United Masters, and all of the music that you seen for the playoffs was all ran through United Masters in the NBA.
That's probably how they got linked, because that's probably how he got Nas to write like Getting Jiggy With It and the rest of that.
All
shit.
of that.
Yeah.
All of that. Steve Stout is a G though. So shout out to Steve Stout. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, dog. These boys gonna fight. Willie Brown called me while I was in Costco. He said he don't like it. And he was like, I don't want to see Jay-Z going to a battle rap concert, I said, oranges and tomatoes to me, but Mike still got it.
Mike still got it, but I don't like Jake Paul really can fight.
And that's what Willie Brown said. He said it. And I said, well, let's just say Mike don't slip the hook and Jake Paul stick him where he ain't catching it. They ain't gonna fuck up Mike's legacy.
No, but I don't want to see Mike. Now, granted, the check is about to be fucking ridiculous. And they doing it at Jerry's World?
I said, yes, in Jerry's World. So this is what I told Willie Brown, and I won't cut you off. Jake Paul is doing it for his brand. Mike Tyson has a weed ranch, like a amusement park shit for adults. It's gonna take a lot of money to get him to come off the porch. He's doing it for the bag. I don't know what the fuck he getting paid, but he's getting
about
paid.
To get paid something
crazy.
And I know we look at these those couple little reels. Mike, he looking good. He left, right. Ha ha ha. He old man. He got old man strength. So when he hitting like old man strength versus like regular man strength is different.
Try to box that nigga out at the court.
Yeah, like his shit is different. So once he get in the ring, that's just like when Mike fought Roy. Now, granted, he looked better than Roy when
All
they
them
did
niggas
that.
looked tired. That fight.
But yes, but he looked better than Roy. In
A
the
whole
exhibition.
lot.
Yes. But how old is Mike? Mike is about to be what? Mike damn near 70 years
he
old.
talking. I look it up.
All right, Mike damn near 70 years old.
Nah, hell no, Nell.
What is he?
Oh no, dog.
Yo, Mike. Oh, bro.
You said 70?
Bro, we 40. What? And he weighed
57.
50.
You get 70 from
He damn
57.
near, in boxing years, listen to his ass talk. He sound like he fucking 70. 57.
I mean, the
I don't
nigga,
want to see a 57-year-old.
He got that mild version of that Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, he definitely got CTE. That motherfucker, that shit crazy.
Mike, he was born in 66, June 30th.
57. I don't want to see Mike fight.
But that's Mike right here. He was knocking niggas. He could have.
Oh, he did knock his dick string loose.
Listen, he could have fought all three of them dragons from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, yo, that Mike. My saying
That Mike.
He'd have knocked his dick string loose. Yo, yeah, like Jake Paul, he would. Oh my God.
All right, so of course,
I mean, that's
all of the boxing fans don't agree with this. I'm sure you
streaming
don't.
on Netflix. I wonder how much that shit gonna be.
No, it's free. If you have Netflix, it's free.
Oh, okay.
So to reiterate, we got July 20th. Oh, should I be in Montana too? In Yellowstone. Mike Tyson, and Jake Paul. Prior to that, Cat Williams in May will be going live like Chris Rock did with his shit. So Netflix set shit up. But who you got and how many rounds?
Jake Paul.
What? Oh, I'm clipping this up.
Yeah, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul in how many rounds? With a decision?
Yeah, decision. He's not gonna knock Mike out.
All right, I got Mike.
He's gonna run away from him. He's gonna stay away. He's gonna box. I can't remember who he fought. It was a real boxer. I forgot that black guy name. He's gonna box him, but he's gonna stay away from that power. Mike is not gonna be able to
Jake Paul is a fucking heavyweight. How much he fucking weigh?
Yeah, that's a big boy. Pause. And his arm length is enough to keep Mike away from him.
So he can scratch his knees without bending down.
Yeah, he one of those guys.
Okay, he one of them. Okay.
So his brother be doing his thing in wrestling. I be saying that shit. These two little fuckers are.
I got Mike. I have Mike. I don't know how many rounds, but for the sake,
Mike would have to knock him out. They're not going to give. Jake is not going to give up his undefeated record, so he'll never lose a decision.
If they're going 12, just out because we don't know what it is.
He's going to go 12. It might be like a 10-round fight.
Okay,
that's still enough.
Even at 10, I got Mike at 7, and if he ain't gonna knock him out, he gonna fuck his rib. He gonna hit him with a body. He probably crack his fucking rib. Mike, I seen him body shots.
I'm telling you, that shit look good until you really in the ring fighting, and that's an old man versus a young man, and it's a young man sport. And they're not Jake is the one who moves the needle. They're not gonna let that motherfucker gonna be like the Undertaker, WrestleMania type shit. We ain't letting that old go, and they ain't letting that old go no time soon. For that
fight party,
Mike, collect that check. Feed that's money for them churn and everybody else because I don't see him winning. I mean, granted, I would love for it, but I'm a realist with that shit.
All right, they just announced Bad Boys 4 will hit theaters June 7th.
Yep.
I ain't watched part 3.
Just wrapped up. You didn't?
No, it's pretty long.
That's cool.
It was good. I might watch this weekend then.
That's cool, man.
Hopefully this is the last one because they better not do this shit like Fast and Furious.
Seen one, seen them all, but I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they went so long to do what, Bad Boys 3?
Yeah, because it was a long gap between 2 and 3.
They did 1 and 2, and then like
it was like over a decade.
Yeah, you had Well, I mean, they're gonna drive through Miami.
Is Gabrielle Union in 3? Because remember because her and 2. Her and Mike went to New York, and then they was fucking, and they didn't want to tell Marcus.
I think she's there.
Oh, okay.
I think she is.
All right. I don't know, man. I might.
I'm gonna peep it out. I mean, because it's them. So, but I mean, I'm not excited. Like, oh my god, I gotta go see it out. But I'll go check it out.
All right. All right. This one here. I seen this and it was on one of these podcast shows that go live. There's a woman. She's 33. With 7 kids, and she wonders if she will find a man. So, ladies, take notes.
Mom of 7, and I'm 33.
Okay.
With being a mom of 7, do you think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement. Do the kids have the same father?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so this is hold on. We're talking about 7 children.
Shorty, thick,
okay?
too.
This is no offense to you because it's absolutely possible for you to find a quality man. What makes it a tad bit difficult is that you have to find a man who has the financial footing to take care of you and 7 children. And then you also have to be able to find a man who is going to be willing to come in and create structure in that household. 7 children on 1 person is a lot to create structure in. So there's a lot that this man is going to have to come in and do. On top of that, creating a secure space for you when you have to be a mother and you have to take care of the majority of the things that happen in a house. Are you going to have the ability to be able to love this man in a way that he needs to be loved, in a way that registers as love to him when you have to love 7 other individuals? You're going to need a man who can love those children as his own. Yep. That is a huge responsibility to put on a person who does not have those children. Those are not his kids.
Where we going with it? Before I give my 2 cents. You want to comment or you want me to go first?
You can go.
All right. So although I've never dated a woman with 7 fucking kids, I've been into things in which she has multiple kids, and although I'm the cool dad, I come with fucking structure, and sometimes that shit is met with resistance. I meet women. Case in point, my last relationship, she was taking the trash out pulling like, and where I'm from, your mama don't touch. You not touching no trash can. You're not touching the trash bag. That shit is not. You know what I'm saying? You don't open no. You don't touch no gas pump. Like you have fucking boys. That's their fucking job to protect you, and you did that. You work hard and you fucking cooking and all that other shit. You don't let your mama do no shit like that. So you come in here, you trying to lay the law down, but you know these new age chicks, they're not receptive to that. So you're trying to come in and give structure, and then on top of that, when you teach them that, when they meet a woman, they treat her the same way. Like, hey, you don't touch no trash. I'ma fill your tank up. I'ma do this. I'ma do that, because it's that give and take. But with that woman, 33 years old with 7 kids, and shout out to RP to Unc. Her, if I was on that panel, I would just look her in the eye and tell her, your best bet is you need to be the most loyal side chick to the richest nigga you can find. And don't make that nigga life heaven, not hell. 7. I don't give a fuck if it was with 1 nigga or 7 niggas. You are 33 years old with 7. She got a body too. Ma'am, you find you somebody who got some bread and put that thing, whatever that thing you put on that dude to make him not pull out 7 times, put that same thing on me. I trick.
That's negligence on her, though.
It is.
I don't care if it's by the same dude or not.
That is. So what? All right, and I'm glad you said that. I really think it was. I'm a guess a failed marriage. She married a high school sweetheart. Let's say they got married at 18. 18, and he was shooting the fucking club up.
She was a stay-at-home mom. She had to have, 2 sets of twins or something? Because 7? Like, yo, you like being pregnant? So you like going through this every 9 months?
God almighty. She got it. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know a man.
Baby dad, like Phillip Rivers? Like,
I don't know no man. And cruddy niggas or great niggas. I don't know nobody that I know would take on 7.
No.
That's a lot.
7? And what if you already coming with 1 or 2 or 3 yourself?
That's fam. How do you do a family vacation?
You don't.
Your spirit shit look like a PJ.
Out of them 7,
only 2 going.
But one of you fuckers gonna have to bring it home. One of y'all gonna have to be somebody hooping, singing, something. Y'all about to, hey, you better bring it, take us home, take us to the
Get us out of here.
land.
Get us out of here.
Take us to the goddamn promise.
Somebody got to be
chances.
Somebody got to be. You got 7 chances. Somebody got to be Travis Hunter. Somebody.
Something. I got the Jackson 7 in this bitch or something.
Shadur.
Y'all motherfuckers, get over there. Now, I'm doing my Joe Jackson shit. Y'all gonna sing these motherfucking songs.
If you don't do that kid and play, click legs or some shit.
7?
Yeah, 7.
No, that's
33.
Like,
33, man, with 7.
I mean, a lot of people have, I guess, what they like. Like my preference, like I wouldn't want to date anyone basically over like 3 kids. And I say that because I'm coming with 2. And then if I'm with you, then the kids are with me. No matter if I know you take care of your kids and they're your responsibility and blah, blah, blah. I know that. But eventually you're going to have to get Christmas gifts or birthdays or when y'all go out, the grocery bill.
Her taxes is like she get $1 million back.
Oh, I mean, that's the part when you, hey.
Let me flip it.
Baby.
Let me flip it. Let me flip it.
Let me hold something. Rub that leg, baby.
Yeah.
Baby. But, yeah, like, 7. So you talking to this woman. I can just only imagine, like, you talking to this woman, and then y'all get on that conversation of, like, well, how many kids you have? And she says 7. And you looking at her like she's crazy because you're like, but you're 33.
I just did the math. If she started letting this man ejaculate inside her at 18, you got a 15-year window. So you literally every 2 years.
Yeah.
If you had no twins, It's every 2 years you dropping, and at that point, and that can't be right because that mean that you would have just had one.
Yo, I mean, she got number stair steps, and then like, what's the problem with both of y'all silly fuckers? Because either you need to get your nuts clipped, or she need her tubes tied, burnt, and thrown the fucking way.
Bingo. Take the engine from under the hood.
Yo.
Period. Like, but that one house in the hood that just got the car that look good. No more. The engine ain't in it. That's need to be her.
Yo, so I don't know, man. But 7 at 33, I don't see you finding anyone that's gonna love you for you and love your babies
that part
wholeheartedly. A regular person at 7.
Your boy, the King. He is the first NBA player to ever score 40,000 career points.
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations to the King, LeBron James. Again, congratulations to the King.
It'll never be broken.
Nah, I'm gonna go on record to say this, and everybody know I'm the hot take. I'm not a LeBron fan. I was when he was in Miami, but
he got on LeBron's right now. He's wearing LeBron's right now.
The reason I'm wearing them though is they FAMUs. First, I don't get it twisted. But
he's wearing LeBron's sneakers.
Here we go. LeBron James is the greatest athlete ever in any fucking sport. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And it's close, but it's the only other is Bo Jackson and Prime, and that's only because they duel.
And then ain't even. And I'll put Bo Jackson away just because he didn't get a chance to do it in a long period of time.
His hip, he fucked his hip up. But I put him up there because he was
right there.
He was dual. He was a power hitter. Prime was a fucking center fielder, and he's stealing bases.
Stealing inside the park, home runs and shit. So
and the crazy part is Deion go on to say like he wished he could have mastered baseball like football. But when you think about it, baseball's so hard. If you hit 30%, that's looked at as amazing.
Oh,
30% is amazing.
You the man.
So LeBron James is the greatest athlete to ever grace this planet.
Mm-hmm.
And the things that he's done, the things that he does.
Longevity.
And this coming from a person that is not a LeBron. I'm not a LeBron fan.
He just like his shoes.
Fire. Everything 1 through 10. But yeah. So again, shout out to the King.
His records, because he's still playing, he got probably like another 3-4 years in him.
I think he's going to play till Bryce come out.
He'll probably try his best, but his record will never be broken for the simple fact that the guys don't love the game of basketball.
Nah.
And you would have to have the longevity to play basketball and be great at the same time. Mm-hmm. You have to score a lot of fucking points for your entire career. Like, for someone to catch Braun, they would have to average like 35 points for the next 21 years to catch him. And that's not going to happen. I know they had Anthony Davis, who could catch him, and he said Steph.
I'm about to say the same thing.
Steph won't catch him because he won't play long enough.
All right, so Braun is at 40,067. The next closest is Dirk at 31.5. KD at 28.4 and Carmelo at 28.2.
And LeBron is still playing. He just had 29 points last night.
Dog.
Like, so you'll never catch him.
What's the...
I won't see it in my lifetime. I'll tell you that.
Russell Wilson got cut. Russell Wilson got cut, and it is an NFL record $85 million in dead cap.
Mm-hmm.
Dog,
that was Sean Payton.
I don't give a fuck. You would have just been a backup. You're just not starting. You're here.
That was Sean Payton.
$85 million in dead cap.
Sean Payton, because they hired Sean Payton as a coach, and I think he might be the GM also, but he's definitely the coach. And he's made a decision, and the ownership has rolled with it, that he don't fuck with Russell Wilson. He want to bring in whomever he want to bring in.
They're about to draft somebody.
And
they
just said fuck it and fuck themselves.
The mock draft got them drafting the boy from Michigan, CJ, whatever his name is, CC, so whatever, the quarterback from Michigan. But
Okay.
that's
I'd have tried
wow.
my best to give Russell away for peanuts,
Give me a fifth, a seventh, or something.
but I'm just not releasing him and then be dead money, $85 million in the
85
hole.
million. Yeah.
So
Fuck that.
right now he doesn't have any links to anybody. I mean, of course, people in me, Pittsburgh fan, they was like, oh, he possibly could go there.
I think he could.
I would like him to go there. I still think he can play football. I mean, he's out there playing with one wide receiver. Jared Judy's been trash since he's been in the league, and he had Cortland Sutton. Sutton, he did his thing. But Jared Judy was last. So I would love him to be in black and gold. I would be happy to see him and Sierra at the game. His little future. So
All right. Two more before we get out of here. Does she have a point or no? Let me see if I can get this shit. Here we go.
Invited me on a date, right? So I done did my makeup, put my outfit on. They said we going to a basketball game. Let me show y'all where they got me sitting there. I done left that. I'm sitting in a whole nother seat because I don't even give a. Why would you even play with me like that? Y'all, do y'all see how high I am?
She in the threes.
Okay. And they keep texting my phone talking about where you at, where you at. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm finna find me another date. This play musical chairs, dog. I'm finna just make this the best.
So this girl is an Atlanta hairstylist. She goes on a date with a young man. They're sitting in the threes.
it might have been a 4. So
I don't
it
know.
was up there.
It was up there.
It was up there.
He got them all vet ticks.
Might needed some binoculars now. He might.
It don't matter.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shoot him some bail. It's a date. I don't give a fuck about that. First off, it's about me getting to know you. It really ain't about the date. The date is just something for us to come together and not be the creepy nigga to say you want to come to my house. So we should be in here getting to know each other. Hence, let's just go to the game. Like, fuck the game. You really don't even know basketball anyway, bitch, girl. So I'm gonna beat that. You acting like you know what the fuck. Like if you are a diehard, like, oh shit, Trey had 27 and 3. Oh, like, which he just had surgery, so he ain't even playing. But like, if you are a fan, I got it. You are disrespected by the season because you are a fucking fan of this shit and this is your team. You are just dolled up, want to go. If you don't eat these fucking fries and drink this soda, the fuck?
In today's age, it's all about the aesthetics. So aesthetically,
you right.
When she posts her picture,
the flick, she want to be close to the
she
court floor.
can't post a picture of the court because she's gonna be, God damn, girl, you far as shit. Even with her zooming in, you're still gonna tell that she's far as shit.
100 yards away.
The only picture she can take is just a selfie of herself. Because she up there holding on to the light. She up there where the jerseys hang at. So that motherfucker looking at Dominique Wilkins jersey. So aesthetically, it's not going to look well. And that's crazy. Now, granted, older than I am now, I really don't give a shit where I sit at. I'm not sitting up there, though. I'm just not. But, I mean, like, I sat in the 200 section yesterday. Tickets are free. I don't give.
The tools is cool. In the Wizards arena, the tools is cool.
Right. And where I was at, I was counter corner, so I got to see the entire court everywhere for like a quarter. I got to see because I was fucking asleep.
They played Orlando, y'all.
But they also played Orlando Magic. And I was tired as hell. But when I go to the games, I'm already spoiled. So shout out to my guy, Charlie. Charlie used to be my supervisor. He passed away. That was my guy, my man, 50 grand. Charlie gave me seats. Anytime I went to a Wizards game, I was 8 rows on the floor. When I went to a Wizards game, all I had to literally say was, hey, John Wall. I never had to raise my voice because John Wall I was 8 rows from the floor. I had a parking pass and it came with a food voucher. So I'm very spoiled. I got that shit for like 10 years while Charlie was here. So he was like, Nell, you want to go to this game? I'm there. And I used to take all my friends. Like everyone had a turn because I would want them to be at the game that close. Because a lot of people, they might not like, man, I ain't paying all that money for them tickets. And so and people would double back around like, yo, is it my turn? Is it my turn? I'm trying to go again. Like, yo, it's such and such turn. It's this person's turn because I wanted everybody to experience this shit with me of how close we get to sit. And
shit, I remember giving you my tickets when I was season ticket holder. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I ain't home.
Yeah,
Check them out.
I'm going. I go to if it's free and you give them to me.
It's for me.
Fucking going. Okay, give a fuck. But to take a person on a date, young now, I still wouldn't have set that far up that bitch because them bitches was probably like $25.
Yeah, yeah.
I at least try to get us some
In the two?
$100. I mean, young now. I'd have tried to at least get us some $100.
The back of the twos.
Something, yeah, around there, yeah. Not too far, but just far enough. Like, look here.
We close to the concession stand though, baby.
We gotta go eat at this, goddammit. But I understand her little gripe with 2024s. I understand because it's all about aesthetic. She literally probably ain't give a flying fuck about that game.
She did. She was there for the photos.
She's up there and she cannot post pictures that I'm at the game because she probably tell her friend like, yeah, girl, he taking me to this game. We gonna go see the Hawks play such and such. And they like, damn, girl, where y'all was sitting at? And she got to show them like, damn, girl, I can't even see who on the court. Like,
I can't post this shit.
I can't post this shit because what? You know how your shit get all grainy. You get to zoom
zooming in.
Especially if you got an old phone. You get to... So, hey.
All right, last one before we get out of here. What was better, the thumbprint ID or the Face ID scanner? I'm going with the thumbprint because on sneakers, you could boom. Sometimes that bitch don't read your face, dog. Your phone don't read your face, so when you trying to get in that
face. I mean, the thumbprint definitely was.
That shit
like
was
certain
clutch.
phones. I mean, thumbprint back then. I was Droid. I was Team Droid. Then I was on my Note shit back then. So.
The Note, nasty work.
I was on my Note.
Nasty work with the Note.
Yeah, I was on my Note. I always like bigger phones, so pause. So I was.
You had the belt clip too?
No.
He lying.
No,
Let me find somebody out there on the internet. Give me a picture with Nell with the nasty work.
I never was with that leather pouch. Like, I tried that shit with the first Note. I was like, nah, I ain't fuck with that shit. I just slide that motherfucker in my back pocket.
Find me a picture with Nell with the Cole Hans on with the
some GBXs or some shit.
Yeah.
I saw that.
What?
They were saying that for Instagram.
Oh, Instagram cut off and Facebook went out this week. I was working, but
everybody was going crazy. Yeah, everybody was going crazy.
Y'all
know
addicted
Instagram go through it, but that's why I be on. Shout out to my man
Twitter,
Elon.
baby.
Elon
X.
ain't never let me down.
Never. Unfiltered.
But on a new update, Instagram users can now edit direct messages within 15 minutes of sending it. Thanks to a feature enabled by the engineers at Meta, to edit a sent message on Instagram, users can press and hold the message, triggering a drop-down menu with an edit option. So you say something crazy and you think about it, you got 15 minutes, or at least before they see it, to change what you wanted to say. And it's saying like users can pin up to 3 groups or one-on-one chats at the top of their inbox on the Instagram. So I guess it's a new update. I haven't updated my apps in a while, so I might check it out. So that's a good thing to edit. Or I hate when I type in real fast and I say something and they got it backwards. I'm like, oh shit, I need to go back. Even though you know what the hell I'm talking about, I still like it to say what it says. So, yeah.
So I don't think I have anything pressing other than Nike did they unveil of the next few Jordans. I did cop those them red ones and the Shadow Low one lows. They've debuted the 17s. The briefcase is bigger than the original. I got a pair of 17s.
They want $300 for that.
I got a pair of 17s. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. What are you talking about? The
$300 retail price for a pair of J's. I mean, I knew they were going to do that because of the suitcase. They were going to be. I mean, because back in I can't remember 2000s, they were $200. I remember that's what you just called them. Like, yo, you get them 200s. So I had them shits. I remember being on the school bus when the white and red ones come out. I was driving the school bus, and I'm like, Ma, I need you. Mom and always came through for me when I needed some sneaks.
Right here.
And I ended up getting 2 pairs.
I have a pair of the OG. I had a pair of OG 17s that came out in 2002. These bitches gonna fall apart. If you can tell, I had to try to glue the sole, but these are They ain't never been worn. I tried to wear them one time. I ain't even get out the house because the heel is gonna come off. So wear your shoes, people. But this is the 2017 pair.
Still with the CD-ROM.
The CD-ROM.
It was a CD-ROM.
So the new one is the briefcase is bigger. 300?
300 is retail.
Shit.
And they the highs. This the low top.
This the lows. Yeah, that's the lows.
low tops
Mike
coming.
Vick made these bitches famous.
Yeah, he did.
Not Mike. Mike Vick.
Mike Vick.
That
white and red was something special. I remember I have a night I would had to talk. That was a Patreon conversation that I would had to talk about that night or that Saturday that they came out and I put those on. Man, that was a wonderful night. But yeah, Jordan's I don't know about that 300 though.
No,
I don't know.
Catch them on sale.
Maybe.
Any other pressing issues before we get out of here now?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody.
Twitter went down. We talked about the Jordans. Man, that's it. Let's get the closing thoughts, big dog.
I know they made a big deal about Rick Ross breaking up with Chris.
I seen that hamburger apple. I would have broke her too.
Is she famous or something, or did Rick Ross make her famous? Because I see people always say her name, like
I don't
Christina
know.
Mackey, like she's not. Everyone is someone, but just like if she's someone famous, like I don't know. But
I never heard her name until Rick Ross. So. But I ain't in woman business, so I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, if she broke up.
Any other thing? Let's get to it. Closing thoughts then. Fuck it.
I haven't came up with anything. I probably just the same thing that I don't know. I might have said
Tell these
last
niggas
week.
health as well.
That's what I was about to say. Make sure you go to the doctors, and just like going to the doctors, and then I see why some people are nervous by going to the doctors. Like, man, I don't want to know. I don't want to know, because I go to the doctors for my, checkup. I haven't been to the doctors. They was like, oh, you haven't been in 3 years. I'm like, damn, I ain't had a really physical in 3 years. Now I get work physicals yearly, but that shit is literally you good. That's it. When you go get checked out and you get these physicals, and then now they find something wrong, and now they talking about my kidneys, and I went to go see I forgot the name of the proper name for a kidney doctor today, so I had to deal with that, and I got some other underlying issues that are going on with my kidneys. It's like that's what make people scared, because it's like, oh, I just went to go get a physical, and now they talking about fuck kidneys is doing this and that, and it makes people nervous. So I totally understand that, but you still want to make sure that you go get your checkups, because if I didn't go get checked up and didn't get my physical, and I wouldn't know that I have a problem with my kidneys right now, and who knows from a year or six months to a year to 2 years later, which something might be detrimental or really bad kidney failure and all types of stuff could possibly be going on with me. So you never know. So just make sure, man, you taking care of yourselves, and if you work and you have insurance, you paying insurance to do what?
Use that shit.
Fucking use it. This shit ain't car insurance. Use that shit, man. And use your dental too, motherfuckers, you stink breath bastards.
Yeah. Scrape your tongue.
All that.
Brush your teeth. And hell yeah.
Half y'all, you should get free cleanings. You get 2 free cleanings a month. I would think most dental plans are. Go get my fucking teeth clean, goddammit. Get that halitosis out your shit.
Mine is, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. So on that note, was that your shit?
Surrey?
Oh. On that note, this is JFP featured now, episode 211. I think, I'm lying. It could be live. 211, yeah. Episode 211. All right. The cherry blossoms coming. Niggas' relationships, men, women acting crazy. You see it on Spiritual Word, the Shade Room, all of the places where we take in all of our hood news.
Mm-hmm.
So I found this song called UGOMDN. You get on my goddamn nerves. So this is fitting for the time. It's gonna be on the playlist. It's Chloe to God, a young great chick. We're gonna end it like that. Y'all know the vibes. Thank y'all for rocking with us.
You get on my damn nerves.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.